some great events that are happening throughout the city, of course, especially this weekend. It's going to be so busy, but that doesn't mean you won't have time to take a moment and do some stretches, perhaps practice a little bit of yoga. And here to inspire you is Ichih Wang. She is a yoga instructor and also yoga life coach. Thank you so much for joining us today.
Thanks for having me.
You know what's really funny? Every time we have Matt on the show, we get him to do yoga.
It's like literally every time. And I say this every time, but it's true. I feel like I'm like the least flexible person I know. Is that going to be a problem?
No, not at all. So often people think that yoga has to do with flexibility.
Yeah.
But reality is you can actually do yoga exactly with what you're wearing.
Okay, nice. Good.
Okay, so given what we're wearing today, what kinds of things would we be able to do? Are there poses that you'd like to show us?
Absolutely. So just as you are, you don't have to do very much, but you could just drop one hand and you could choose a side, any side, and extend an arm up. And see if you just drop your opposite ear to that shoulder. And breathe.
We always forget to do that, right?
I know, and it's not because we actually forget to breathe, it's just because we get so busy in our day.
Right.
So how are you feeling there?
It's good. Yeah. No, so what's your back? Your back should be straight at this point.
Yeah, so you want to think of your throat shortening and your neck lengthening in the back.
Oh, okay.
Good.
And so what are we stretching and where should we feel this?
Well, this is always the interesting question when people go, where should I feel this?
Yeah.
My question is, where do you feel it? Because it's so different for all of us, and some of you will feel it in your shoulders, and some of you will feel it on the side of your side body, and then all the way down to your side of your legs. And then go ahead and drop that arm.
I felt it all over.
Do you want to balance it out a bit, and then take the other arm, and you just grow that arm up. And often we think like we have to wear the right clothes or we have to have the right props to do these things, but rather than bring your elbow in more here, Matt, and that's it.
Yeah.
And then extend the arm. So that shoulder's a lot tighter for you, isn't it? Yeah, and see if you can drop that right hip down into the floor as well. Get the opposite. Oh, there you go.
I feel all along my side.
And perhaps you'll feel a little bit taller on your side body for the rest of the day.
Yeah.
And go ahead and drop that arm.
So you can do this at like your lunch break, you know?
Yeah. Right,
Absolutely.
anytime really. And you're going to be showing people how to incorporate yoga in their lives and really have fun with yoga and get away with yoga. And when I say get away, you mean Bali. You're taking people to Bali on a yoga retreat.
Exciting.
This is crazy.
Yeah.
What a wonderful idea. Tell us a little bit about that.
Yes, so on January 26th to February 2nd, myself and Kathy Smart, my good friend Kathy Smart, a little boot camper and a nutritionist, and her book, Live the Smart Way, will be going to Bali leading a group to get away in the wintertime. And it's a 7-day yoga retreat. And we'll be doing yoga twice a day. And it's at a retreat called Soulshine. And it belongs to Michael Franti in the Spearhead. So it's his retreat along with his business partner, Carla Swanson. And it's right in Ubud. And so we depart from all over the world. So people join us from all over the world. And you don't have to be an expert in yoga, whatever that is. You just have to be open to getting away and coming and hanging out in paradise.
So this is for everyone and anyone.
Everyone and anyone. Preferably if you're going to bring children 16 and older. Okay. So and Bali itself is a beautiful island and country. Oh, yeah. And I've been to many countries, and Bali is one of the most beautiful places that I've ever been to, and the people are just full of love. And to be in that surrounding and environment, to nourish what you learn. And so we'll have 2 classes per day, and it's all level, 1 in the morning and 1 in the late afternoon. You get plenty of time off to explore the city while you're down there. So yeah, I invite both of you to join us as well. So
love to go.
We'll bring our show down. Yeah, we'll bring our show down to Bali.
Talking to our producers here. Now, did you want to show us another move?
Oh, I would love to. So just think about like, as you guys are here and you're waiting for like in between shows of people coming in. So can we stand?
Sure.
Mm-hmm. Great. Okay. So this is one of my favorite, where you just stand with your feet a little bit hip width apart, and let's take our right leg and cross it over to the other side. Beautiful. And then take your right hand on your hip and left arm up again. So we always want to just grow and bring that elbow in a little bit, Matt.
This is great for short people like me.
Good, and grow, and then press your hips out towards the left and lean your upper body towards the right. Good. And every time you inhale, see if you can shorten your chin and lengthen the back of your neck. And then exhale, reach over to the right a little bit more. And do you guys feel this anywhere?
I do, all along my side, and the camera is feeling this pose for Matt, actually.
Good.
Just did a full body shot.
And then
nice.
press down into your feet and come all the way back up. And then exhale, slowly lower that arm. Good. And you want to balance it out on the other leg?
Okay.
Great. And so we'll take the left leg and we'll cross it over. And take your left hand on your hip and right arm up. And reach over. And so what I like about this pose is you continue to conduct your interview and talk to the people that are in this room with you.
This is conversation exercise.
This is conversation exercise. Yeah, we can start a whole new business here, Lois.
This is social exercise right here.
Amazing.
You can get meetings done this way.
And see if you can press your hips out to the right a little bit more.
Oh, yeah. Now, how do people sign up to get onto the retreat?
So there's a couple of options. You can go on my website, which is livelifeyoga.com.
Okay.
Or you can call me, and my number, will it be displayed?
I think we did. I think we did display it.
Excellent.
So we got the website up there right now, actually, Ichih. Thank
Oh,
you so
beautiful.
much for joining us today.
And come all the way up. I want to take you guys out of the pose and slowly lower the arm and uncross and then shake it out.
All right.
How you feel on the
6
side
feet
here?
tall right now.
I
Nice.
feel great, actually. That feels
stuff.
nice.
All
Yeah,
right, thank
just
you
to
so
stretch out.
much.
Thank you.
Thank you, Ichih. All right, coming up next, we are talking about antiques, antiquing, and the antique show that's happening here in Ottawa, what to look for, and what kind of questions you should ask as well when you're buying those antiques. That's coming up after the break.